Protests against the Trump administration are expected to take place across the country in coming days. The event, called No King's Day, being organized by a coalition of groups that say it's in response to policies the president has enacted since taking office. Anieli Ruiz is in the newsroom with details about protests scheduled here in our area. Anieli?
Lynn, organizers say they've been planning this for months, mobilizing supporters in cities nationwide. Here in Houston, the main protest is set for downtown, but they also have demonstrations planned in Conroe, the Woodlands, Kingwood, Katy, Cypress, Sugar Land, and League City. Their message, they're pushing back against what they call an increasing authoritarian administration, and the timing, they say, is no accident. They've chosen Saturday for a reason. On a day President Donald Trump ordered a military parade to celebrate the Army and President Donald Trump's 79th birthday, thousands of people will be gathering in cities across the country in a protest called No King's Day. Why Saturday?
You don't need a military parade to show off the might of the United States. That's not who we are. And that's why we're having protests across the country.
Backed by more than 200 national organizations, protesters accuse the Trump administration of undermining democracy, cracking down on freedom of speech, and detaining political opponents.
Peacefully protesting a president who is drastically overstepping his authority and trying his best to become a king. And we are not putting up with it.
President Donald Trump had this to say about the protests.
And we're going to be celebrating big on Saturday. We're going to have a lot of, and if there's any protester that wants to come out, they will be met with very big force.
But political science professors say the demonstrations reflect an American tradition.
The right to protest is endemic in the Constitution. It's something people have used for generations to show their displeasure with any number of things: politicians, individual outcomes of policies, and just specific events.
Protesters are mobilizing across Houston and the suburbs. One retired woman in her 70s says recent budget cuts and policy proposals pushed her to speak out, though she asked to stay anonymous for safety reasons. What's your message this weekend? Why are you out there? Why are you going to be out there?
Terribly bad issues going on with this new bill that they call the Big Beautiful Bill. I call it the Big Bad Ugly Bill.
Now, Governor Greg Abbott announced late Tuesday that he would deploy Texas National Guard troops across the state in anticipation of protests. The organizers I talked to today say they don't agree with the governor, calling his move an intimidation tactic. Anieli Ruiz, KHOU 11 News.
And tonight,